went inside. Because I read what his statements, the press he granted, that no woman has ever accused Senator Akpabio on sexual harassment, which means he has already a position. He said no woman has ever, the word ever. Automatically, he already has a position. So if you have a position in the matter, what is the essence of being a judge on such a case?
And secondly, there is nothing that he would have in the petition. Yes. Yes. There is nothing, I'm Dr. Abiola Akinyede. There's nothing in the petition that is not in the original petition by Senator Natasha, which they already were privy to. So if they said what Senator Natasha brought in was dead on arrival, it's as good as also saying what he has is dead on arrival. So having that kind of statement said by the chair of the committee, brings a lot of inconsistency into what they are doing. And we can see that today. What we saw here today is that it seems that the Senate has their own rule, and the Constitution, it's different. There is no synergy between the National Assembly rules, and that is why they can suspend the senator for 6 months without obeying their rules. So the Constitution and the Senate rule on fair hearing seems not to be, the same. As we came in here today, we realized that they already have had those court processes ready for us. So what they just wanted was for the petitioner to continue to speak on the issue, and they take probably more facts, that they will probably use in court. If they are aware, based on what they have just told us now, which was the basis upon which they adjourned the case, they adjourned the matter, or they dismissed the matter, was because they said they don't want to deal with the matter that is already in court. So, meaning that they were aware that this matter was in court, but they invited the petitioner to come and do what? And that is the issue of today.
Madam, you are a legal expert.
Yes.
The matter is in court already. Yes. Why did you submit another petition to come and face
the petition has been there before the court's matter. So since they were aware, even if it was not before, but they were aware before today, and before they sent the invitation to the petitioner that the matter was already in court, that was enough reason for them to just write to the petitioner to say, we cannot take your petition because this matter was already in court. So for calling him to come today also shows to a large extent their bias and their disrespect for the Constitution of Nigeria.
So, former Minister of Education, now you came here with the intention of serving as a...
Describe it as a gross degradation of the Constitution and the laws of the land, because the persistence with which the Nigerian Senate now tells us that citizens are entirely subject to Senate rules in a country that is a democracy must worry every Nigerian. There is absolutely no basis for the rules of the Senate to have supremacy over the Constitution and the laws of the land. In the suspension of Senator Natasha, that was what happened. They put the rules of the Senate over and above the laws and the Constitution of Nigeria. Today, with this petitioner, they exactly did the same thing. They were determined to use the camouflage of the rules of the Senate to make it impossible for a petitioner that says this Senate committee will not give me fair hearing, and I need that fair hearing. There is a bias, and it is evident in the series of things that have come out of this Senate. Therefore, I am requesting under the rules of fair play and the Constitution that you, as the Senate, should have a new specially constituted committee that would give me confidence to come before you and to enter into the deliberation on my petition. And second, he insisted that if Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan, who was banned from coming anywhere near the Senate premises, is not with him, it would injure her even more, because she is the primary witness, principal witness on this matter.
The reason why I declare comment is that the Senate Committee on Ethics privileges and petitions are not fair to us on this matter. One, I challenge the chairman of the committee that you are in media said that the petition is already dead on arrival, which means I already have a position. And you can't be a judge in your own case. You are a senator and a chairman of a committee, and you have already take a position on this matter. So what is the need of us coming to come and discuss with you, because we already have a position? So automatically we won't be able to get secure, fair, we won't be able to secure fair hearing from your committee. And secondly, I know some of the committee members too, who today he denied, and was in channel, said that he's a principal witness to the Senate president. And in such things, can we get fair hearing? The answer is no. And thirdly, my principal witnesses on this matter is Senator Natasha. He was not allowed to come to National Assembly. And in my petition, I said it clearly, unequivocally, that he will come and testify by herself with clear evidence and documentary evidence. And since she's not here, we cannot proceed further. And thirdly, I noticed that the committee have already had a position on this matter, so they are just playing a game. They are using defensive mechanism to defend what they are using. I can see that in Nigeria today, we are not using the constitution. The senator that was maneuvering, unless we follow the constitution of Nigeria, so that we can live in peace and harmony.